Well, after a nail-biting finish of the women's tournament, which lasted for over 2.5 hours, it's now time for the men to battle it out on the courts behind me. And fans may be a bit disappointed that Roger Federer is missing out, but we've got a host of star players lined up to take the centre court, and among them is the Australian Open winner, Novak Djokovic.
Well, Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championship has been historically attracting the world's top players, both in men's and women's field. We have back-to-back weeks. Dubai has been, in a way, a tennis center of this part of the world, because a lot of both male and female tennis players use Dubai as a base. Roger obviously lives here, and he's been unfortunately had to withdraw because of injury this year. But you always have top players in the field, and that makes this tournament very challenging for anybody to win. But I like challenges. This is the reason why I'm here, and hopefully I can have a successful week.
Well, building on challenges, you've liked on your Instagram, you've been promoting the Knoll Challenge, doing the ice baths as well. So talk to us about how important is that level of training to be prepared for the Dubai heats?
Well, I can't find that freezing cold water conditions here in Dubai, but it definitely is something that I've been practicing and I've been doing in my life. Cold showers, cold baths. I think they're very beneficial. Of course, you have to be careful not to exceed any amount of time that would put you maybe in a jeopardized health position. But I think for athletes' recovery, for well-being, for immune system is extremely good. So, I practiced now for the last couple of weeks, and it started in Serbia, now here. And let's see, I obviously, as I said, I have a lot of confidence from all the matches won in Australia, and hopefully it can translate to Dubai this week.
Well, the young guns are firing as well, and there's a lot of talk of, talk to any Serbian, they'll say, we see you as a future leader of the country. So how much tennis is left in Novak, and what's life going to be like after tennis?
Well, tennis is always going to be a very integral part of my life, and so even when I stop playing professional tennis, I'm still going to be involved in tennis. We have a tennis club, and there is going to be soon becoming a tennis academy, and because that's a kind of a natural way of continuing, my professional career, of trying to kind of share the experience, the wisdom, the knowledge of my life, my career with the younger generations, and trying to contribute to their growth and to even higher achievements than mine, hopefully. I'm attracted a lot by the world of well-being, wellness, nutrition. So I'll be involved in different things, different projects, and we, as well in the philanthropy a lot with my wife. We are very passionate about the early childhood development, so we put a lot of effort and time into that. And of course, I want to try to be the best father I can possibly be. We cannot forget about that. That's number one thing. Then it's tennis, and of course everything else. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So week after week of victories, and you seem to be the man to beat at this Dubai Tennis Championships. Now talk to me about how you're feeling, and you know this court really well yourself.
I feel good, I feel good. Been very lucky, and blessed to have those two wins, back to back. Was something that I enjoyed, but definitely, every week are different. So, this week is different, outdoor court. Love the tournament here, so it's gonna be a different mindset. So, I'm just ready, to get involved actually.
You've had a look at the draw, and you fancy your chances this time round. Any particular benchmark you'd like to set for yourself in this tournament?
Well, I just watched my first opponent. It's Monfils Djokovic. Going to be a great and a hell of first round. I think he's a great player. So it was a really tough first round, and I think it's just this, like match after match, and this one I know is going to be a tricky and tough one.
There's a lot of talk of the new young generation as well, and the big four. Who do you think is up for it to be in that top four category in a next few decades?
They all play amazing. They all play great, talented. They're all nice kids or players because they're not kids really anymore. You know, they just they're all amazing players.
Any particular name you would say?
All of them, honestly, all of them, honestly.
Well, thank you very much
Yeah,
for
no
that,
worries.
Gail. Yes, good to see you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us, Roberto. Now, this is familiar territory for you, 2018, winning your biggest competition here. Talk to us about the winning ways over here and what you need to excel with, given that Roger Federer is also out of the picture at the moment.
It's very nice to be here in Dubai. It's one of the tournaments I like to play during the season, and I also have really good memories from 2 years ago, which when I lifted the trophy here, and well, I feel good. I feel playing well, and physically I've been working a lot at home, and well, I hope I can play a good week.
Well, 2019 ended up with a very good win in the ATP Cup. Talk to us about the importance of that into the tennis calendar, and where would you use that momentum onto the courts over here and in the future?
It was a good end of the season, and we also started well playing in Australia, and well, the conditions here are a little bit similar than in Australia, and it's one of my favorite conditions to play this kind of court, and it's where I feel my tennis works well, and I hope I can play well.
Well, we look forward to seeing you out here. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thanks.
you.